Defiance in the Isles, the untold story of Rajah Sulayman. Welcome, history buffs, to another episode of Time Machine Tales. Today we set sail on a tempestuous voyage back to the 16th century Philippines, a land where vibrant cultures thrived and powerful trade kingdoms flourished. But a storm was brewing on the horizon, the relentless Spanish conquistadors. We cast anchor in the heart of Manila, then known as Tondo, and prepared to meet its legendary leader, not Lacandula, as some may believe, but a warrior king whose name echoes through the ages, Rajah Sulayman. Brace yourselves for a tale of fierce defiance, a story etched in fire of the Philippine archipelago. A geological marvel where ancient rainforests cling to volcanic slopes and coral reefs teeming with life thrive beneath crystal-clear waters. But beneath this idyllic facade lies a rich and complex history, one marked by resilience and resistance. Today we delve into a pivotal era, the 16th century, when Spanish galleons pierced the horizon, forever altering the course of a nation. Our narrative centers on a figure shrouded in both legend and defiance, Rajah Sulayman. Manila, on the brink, a bustling port city. Manila in the 16th century was a thriving port city, a crossroads of cultures and commerce. Spices from the Moluccas mingled with silks from China, all converging in this dynamic hub. Here, Rajah Sulayman, a man of regal bearing and steely resolve, presided over his domain. However, whispers of a new threat carried on the salty breeze reached his shores. Spanish conquistadors, driven by a thirst for conquest and riches, set their sights on this jewel of the East. The arrival of the Spanish, a looming threat. Leading this ironclad armada was Miguel López de Legazpi, a seasoned explorer whose heart was as hardened as his sword. He arrived with a seemingly enticing proposition: friendship. Yet, beneath the veneer of diplomacy lurked a glint of avarice. Sulayman, ever the pragmatist, was initially willing to consider this offer. However, his loyalty lay with his people, and he refused to surrender his sovereignty. This fragile dance between diplomacy and defiance could not last for long. The Battle of Manila 1570, a fierce resistance. The inevitable clash erupted in 1570. The air crackled with the deafening roar of cannons and the desperate screams of men locked in mortal combat. Sulayman, a warrior king, led his forces from the front lines, his kris flashing in the sunlight. But the Spanish, with their superior weaponry and armor, proved a formidable foe. Manila, once a vibrant port city, burned, its streets choked with smoke and death. Though Sulayman fought with the ferocity of a typhoon, the tide of battle turned against him. He was forced to retreat, the embers of defiance smoldering in his heart. The enigma of Tarik Sulayman, another spark of resistance. But the flames of resistance flickered across the archipelago. In the marshlands of Pampanga, another warrior named Tarik Sulayman emerged. Historical records remain unclear on their connection. Was he a blood relative of Rajah Sulayman, or simply another leader inspired by the same burning desire for freedom? Regardless, Tarik Sulayman led a daring rebellion, striking a blow against Spanish forces in 1571. Though ultimately unsuccessful, the Spanish faced a determined resistance, proving the Filipino people's unwavering spirit. Manila under Spanish rule, a crucible of oppression. 4 years passed. Manila simmered under the iron fist of Spanish rule. Governor Lavazares proved a tyrant, his greed surpassing even Legazpi's. Sulayman watched helplessly as his people were exploited and mistreated. The once proud king simmered with righteous fury. Then, in 1574, fate presented a window of opportunity. The notorious Chinese pirate Limahong launched a daring raid on Manila. The Sulaman Revolt, a daring uprising. Sulayman saw his chance. He joined forces with Rajah Lacandula, another ruler chafing under Spanish oppression. Together, they launched a daring revolt, the Sulaman Revolt, the first major act of resistance against Spanish rule in Manila Bay. The combined Filipino forces, fueled by righteous anger, unleashed a ferocious assault on the Spanish occupiers. The battle raged for days, the very air thick with the stench of gunpowder and death. Tense truce negotiations and legacy. But Spanish resolve, bolstered by superior weaponry, eventually halted the Filipino advance. Exhausted but unbroken, Sulayman and Lakandula agreed to a ceasefire brokered by the cunning friar Geronimo Marin and the ambitious Juan de Salcedo. Negotiations commenced, a tense dance between weary warriors and calculating diplomats. Though the revolt itself was not successful, it marked a pivotal moment in Philippine history. Beyond biological descendants, a legacy of resistance. Sulayman emerged from the conflict a diminished figure. Though the immediate threat was quelled, his power was curtailed. Yet his spirit of defiance lived on. His legacy extended beyond his biological children. He adopted the sons of a deceased sibling, offering them a home and an education. These adopted sons, Agustin de Legazpi, Don Gabriel Tambasan, and Don Geronimo Basi, fueled by the same spirit of resistance that burned within their adoptive father, became embroiled in the Tondo conspiracy of 1587. This ill-fated rebellion aimed to overthrow Spanish rule once and for all. Tragically, all but Tambasan were caught and faced a brutal execution, a stark reminder of the Spanish crown's ruthlessness, the enduring legacy of Rajah Sulayman. The details of Sulayman's final years remain shrouded in mystery, but his legacy as a symbol of resistance endures. In Manila's iconic Rizal Park stands a testament to his defiance, a statue portraying him as a warrior king, his gaze fixed on the horizon, a silent promise that the fight for freedom will never truly be over. His name adorns the prestigious Rajah Sulayman Science and Technology High School in Binondo, a beacon of knowledge for future generations. Unraveling the tapestry of history, a call to exploration. But history, like the Philippine archipelago itself, is a tapestry woven from diverse threads. Unraveling Sulayman's story requires venturing beyond the dusty pages of colonial records. Archaeological finds and oral histories offer glimpses into the past, each adding a brushstroke to the portrait of this enigmatic figure. As we delve deeper, the complexity of the narrative unfolds. Was Tarik Sulayman a separate leader, or an extension of Sulayman's own defiance? Did Sulayman have biological children who survived the Spanish conquest? These are questions that continue to spark debate among historians. A legacy of resilience the Filipino spirit endures. The Philippines' history is a testament to the enduring human spirit. From the headhunting warriors of old to the modern revolutionaries who fought for independence, the Filipino people have consistently displayed an unwavering will to resist oppression. Rajah Sulayman's story represents a single thread in this rich tapestry, a reminder of the courage it takes to stand up for what you believe in, even in the face of overwhelming odds. The sun dips below the horizon, casting long shadows over the bustling city of Manila. The waves continue to crash against the shore, a constant rhythm echoing through the ages. The legacy of Rajah Sulayman, like the spirit of the Filipino people, will forever be etched in the soul of this nation. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the past. To delve deeper into the fascinating world of Philippine history, be sure to check out the resources listed below on our channel. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring. For more information on Rajah Sulayman and the Spanish conquest of the Philippines, please visit the following resources listed in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exciting explorations of Philippine history.